Hey TFacts fam, welcome back to your go-to source for reality TV gossip. I'm your host, and today we have some spicy scoops from season 34 of Dancing with the Stars. So grab your popcorn because it's about to get wild. First up, Dancing with the Stars star Robert Irwin's wicked dance scores leaves fans disappointed. Oh, you heard that right. Despite bringing Broadway magic to the dance floor, fans are calling foul over his scores. Was Robert robbed of that coveted 10? Meanwhile, Hilaria Baldwin accused of begging DWTS producers for spot on the show. Was Hilaria just a last-minute fill-in? Did she campaign hard for that spot? We have the inside scoop that will leave you questioning everything. Then was Dancing with the Stars, Wicked Night Elimination spoiled weeks ago? Forget spoilers, this theory is turning heads. Timing is everything, and we've got the TikTok evidence that might just blow your mind. And finally, eliminated DWTS Season 34 star reveals the silver lining to early exit. Scott Hoying may be out of the competition, but he's finding the bright side. What's next for this pentatonic star? Stick around because we're diving into all these juicy stories. But first, if you love reality gossip as much as we do, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Let's keep this dance party rolling. Are the judges on Dancing with the Stars blind? Or are fans just seeing things differently? So, what's the deal? Dancing with the Stars just wrapped up one of the most epic theme nights ever, Wicked Night. But not everyone is dancing with glee. It seems that conservationist Robert Irwin's dazzling performance has fans in an uproar after he failed to snag a single 10 from the judges, leaving many viewers questioning the scoring system. In this week's episode, Robert and his partner Whitney Carson took the stage, diving headfirst into a Broadway-worthy jazz routine that had them dancing on books. Yes, books. It was thrilling and, let's face it, a bit risky. While Robert embraced his inner Fiyero, the judges deemed the performance worthy of a respectable 9 from each of the 4. By contrast, fellow contestant Whitney Leavitt and pro Mark Ballas pulled a stunning quick-step, earning the first 10s of the season and sending Robert straight to the second spot on the leaderboard tied with Olympian Jordan Chiles and pro Ezra Sosa. Fans reacted swiftly and passionately on social media, calling foul on Robert's scores. One particularly vocal user lamented, disappointed that was the most deserving dance of a 10 mixed with that choreo, like what was even missing. Another chimed in, saying, Robert deserved the first 10 of the season. And it didn't stop there. One fan raged, how did he not get at least one 10? He got no corrections or negative feedback. Like, what does it take for a 10 this season? The overwhelming sentiment seems to echo the feeling that Robert was robbed by the judges' decisions. Interestingly enough, this isn't the first time Robert has caused a stir on the show. His previous shirtless salsa routine not only turned heads, but even landed him an offer to guest host at Chippendales, which he graciously turned down. So the question remains, is there something about Robert that keeps getting overlooked by the judges, or are fans simply demanding the type of recognition he deserves? This season of Dancing with the Stars airs every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. on ABC and Disney+, with the episodes streaming the next day on Hulu. Viewers are clearly hooked on the unfolding drama, and the dissatisfaction around Robert's scoring adds yet another layer to the competition. Fans are not just tuning in for the dancing, they are invested in the fairness of the scoring. The buzz surrounding Robert's dance isn't just noise, it's a full-blown discussion on whether the judges are missing the mark this season. Let's not forget that behind every performance is a source of massive public opinion that can quickly shape how the show is perceived. So how does this all play out for Robert? Will he rally back next week with an even more memorable performance? Can he pull ahead in the leaderboard where fans believe he rightfully belongs? There's a potential redemption story brewing here, and if the waves of social media are any indication, fans will not rest until he receives the scores they feel aligned with what they witnessed. We've seen the passion and loyalty from viewers, and it's clear that Robert has struck a chord with his fans. The level of engagement on social media suggests a strong backing that could translate into votes. Yet, the drama isn't just about the scores. It's about how the audience perceives the competition and how those perceptions influence the proceedings. But wait, let's shift gears a bit. What else is stirring in the world of Dancing with the Stars? Stick around as we dive into another hot topic that's just as spicy. Coming up next, Hilaria Baldwin is under fire with allegations that she wasn't even supposed to be on the show in the first place. You won't want to miss this juicy gossip about the behind-the-scenes drama. Is Hilaria Baldwin pulling some serious strings behind the scenes of Dancing with the Stars? So why should you care? The latest buzz surrounding Hilaria's spot on the show is raising some serious eyebrows, with claims surfacing that she wasn't even on the producer's radar until a contestant bylaid last minute. Talk about a surprising twist. Recently, Hilaria Baldwin, the wife of A-list actor Alec Baldwin, made headlines when she joined season 34 of Dancing with the Stars. But instead of being the Cinderella story we'd expect, her entry has sparked a wave of speculation. Initial whispers suggested that she snagged a spot because of her famous husband. Hilaria has strongly denied those claims, asserting that her talent earned her a chance. However, the plot thickens. According to DWTS host Julian Ho, Hilaria campaigned heavily for her place on the show. Hilaria disputed this as well, but now an anonymous insider has come forward to add fuel to the fire. The source revealed that the truth isn't so glamorous. She was never at the top of their list. Honestly, she wasn't even on the list. But when a star bylaid at the last minute, they needed a body, and Hilaria was standing by with her dance shoes already packed. The insider claimed, leaving fans questioning the legitimacy of her participation. In addition, another insider chimed in with some serious tea, adding, she wanted DWTS more than DWTS wanted her. It was less fate, more full-court press. This revelation paints a picture that Hilaria was not only eager to join the competition, but may have actively sought out the opportunity during a down moment for producers. The intrigue around Hilaria deepens with her early exit from the competition during week 4. Even that departure wasn't just about the scores. Hilaria hinted that she faced bullying on the show. In a valiant attempt to defend herself, she claimed that external pressures played a major part in her elimination. However, her allegations were met with skepticism from DWTS alum Bobby Bones. He asserted that Hilaria was simply sent home due to a lack of votes, emphasizing that the voting public had spoken loud and clear. Fans are buzzing with mixed feelings on social media. Some are backing Hilaria, arguing that she was unjustly eliminated and highlighting her efforts to compete. Others, however, echo Bobby's sentiment, perceiving the whole spectacle as more drama than reality. One fan weighed in harshly, stating, if she really was bullied, why didn't she advocate for herself more? You can't just blame everyone else. Yet, despite the swirling controversy, Hilaria has maintained a strong presence online, and viewers are left to wonder if her next move will come in tandem with more dancing antics or a pivot back to her usual influencer lifestyle. As the story continues to unfold, Hilaria remains a polarizing figure in this season's lineup. Could we see her return in a new capacity down the road, or was this her one shot at the glittering dance floor? Now, as we dissect the drama, it's clear that whether you love her or hate her, Hilaria Baldwin is making waves. The anxieties of reality television are not just on the dance floor, they're also playing out in front of millions of viewers who love to speculate about every move, partnership, and score. Keep it locked, because we're about to delve into another juicy detail. Coming up next, we're heading straight into some wicked night elimination theories that fans are buzzing about. Wait till you see how the internet is connecting the dots after last week's shocking results. Can you believe that the latest elimination on Dancing with the Stars may have been spoiled weeks in advance? This story matters because the shocking exit of fan favorites last week has not only left viewers stunned, but also sparked theories that they may have seen it coming all along. Social media is buzzing with speculation, and we're about to unpack it all. After Wicked Night, Scott Hoying, the talented singer from Pentatonics, and his pro partner Riley Arnold were sent packing. While many fans were still dancing from what they had just witnessed, one social media user pointed out a crucial piece of evidence that had been overlooked. The user shared a TikTok that included a screenshot of a Google search revealing that Scott's group, Pentatonics, had a major tour starting just 2 weeks later. Fans started connecting the dots, suggesting that Scott's elimination was a strategic move based on his upcoming commitments. As the user pointed out in the video, me knowing Scott was going home. Pentatonics' tour starts in 2 weeks. This revelation raised eyebrows and ignited a firestorm of debate online. While fans were reeling from the elimination, the underlying theory that Scott's busy schedule may have influenced the judging panel's decision became too compelling to ignore. Some followers quickly jumped on this bandwagon, leading to shock and anger. Did they really eliminate him just so he could prepare for the tour? One viewer exclaimed. Why didn't they address it before pulling the trigger on this elimination? Others defended the show's integrity, arguing that the competition should be based on dance performance, not scheduling conflicts. The debate highlights a deeper issue. Many fans feel that the competitive nature of DWTS is clouded by external factors. With so much happening behind the scenes, including upcoming tour and personal commitments, are the judges really judging fairly? Some viewers fear that producers are playing puppet master, altering the results based on next steps for their stars. It's an alluring notion, but raises ethical questions about how a dance competition should work. Scott, while finding humor in the situation, acknowledged the irony of his love for Wicked while being sent home during that theme week. He playfully joked about his enthusiasm, saying that he may have gone overboard in expressing his desire to be on the show leading up to Wicked night. I kept saying online, "I love Wicked so much, please get me to Wicked night," he recalled, adding with a laugh, "I should have said to the end." As for Riley, the future is a bit less clear. After their unexpected exit, there are hints that she may not be seen until the finale, adding to the ever-growing speculation surrounding her next move. This uncertainty raises questions. Is she taking a break, or is there more drama brewing in Riley's world that we have yet to discover? Social media continues to serve as an echo chamber, amplifying both the disappointment surrounding Scott's elimination and the speculation about what judges might have seen or heard leading up to that decision. Imagine dancing your heart out just to get cut because of a tour schedule, another fan tweeted. The general sentiment seems to revolve around disappointment, with many supporting Scott with moving tributes, emphasizing his journey through the competition and how he had captured their hearts along the way. So, what's next for the show? With the stakes higher than ever and controversies swirling, it's anyone's guess what might happen in the upcoming episodes. Will Scott return for a finale dance alongside Riley, or will they both fade into the background as new contenders vie for the Mirror Ball trophy? Stay tuned, because the drama doesn't stop here. Just as we think we have everything figured out, keep it locked. We're diving headfirst into the next shocking revelation from DWTS. Coming up, we'll explore the silver lining revealed by eliminated DWTS star Scott Hoying about his exit and what lies ahead for him. Scott Hoying from Pentatonix just uncovered the silver lining to his unexpected exit from Dancing with the Stars. And trust me, it's more brilliant than you might think. Why is this important? After a shocking elimination that had fans buzzing, Scott is revealing how he's turning disappointment into opportunity. Let's dive into how the former contestant is flipping the script after his early departure. Scott and his partner Riley Arnold were eliminated during the highly anticipated Wicked night, a blow that left many fans in shock. But instead of wallowing in defeat, Scott recently opened up about the brighter side of being sent home. In a candid post-elimination interview, he reflected on the stress of juggling both the competition and his commitments towards Pentatonix's upcoming tour. "I was going to do both at the same time, which I had been stressing about and losing sleep over," Scott said. "So, the silver lining is I can dive into that." With the Pentatonix's Christmas in the City tour kicking off on November 8, the timing of his elimination might have actually worked in his favor. Scott acknowledged how hard it would have been to commit fully to the tour while continuing his journey on DWTS. He said, "Doing both would have been incredibly challenging, and now I can focus on what's ahead." For fans who followed Scott's journey on the show, this perspective is refreshing. His upbeat attitude has garnered support from the audience. One enthusiastic fan tweeted, "Honestly, Scott's positivity is inspiring. He climbed the ladder of success and deserves to shine in both worlds." Another chimed in, adding, "Wish he could have gone further, but I'm glad he's looking at the bigger picture." It's clear that while many were disappointed with his elimination, they are rallying behind Scott's decision to embrace this opportunity wholeheartedly. His departure also opened the door for discussions on how contestants navigate the complexities of fame and competition. There's a fine line between show business and their personal lives, and Scott seems to be balancing that with grace. Furthermore, Scott's partner Riley Arnold also expressed her thoughts on their exit. In a heartfelt message, she shared, "I'm so proud of everything we accomplished together. It was such a joy dancing with Scott, and I'll always cherish these moments." Riley's sentiment highlights the continuing camaraderie among DWTS participants, even when faced with disappointment. Scott might have departed the ballroom, but it's evident that he's not stepping away from the spotlight. The anticipation builds around how his performance during the show could translate into his stage presence on tour. His fans are eager to see what he'll bring to the concert stage now that he can fully commit to the Pentatonix tour without the stress of competing on DWTS. With Scott's infectious energy, fans are expecting him to bring the same passion and enthusiasm to his performances with Pentatonix. As he embraces this new chapter, many are curious about what the next few months will hold for him and whether we will see him take on more dance-centric projects in the future. But just when you think this saga has come to a close, keep it locked because there's more brewing on the horizon. We're heading straight into the recap outro, where we'll summarize all the biggest moments from the week and discuss what's next for our favorite stars. What a whirlwind of a recap. Robert Irwin was left shocked after his Wicked Night performance had fans crying foul over his scores. Hilaria Baldwin faced serious allegations about how she landed her spot on Dancing with the Stars, and let's not forget the drama of Scott Hoying's surprise elimination possibly being foreshadowed by the Pentatonix tour. Plus, Scott has found a silver lining after his exit, ready to focus on his music. If you enjoyed the gossip, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Share your thoughts in the comments and follow us on socials to keep the conversation going. Tomorrow, we'll dive into even more sensational updates you won't want to miss. Thanks for tuning into TFacts. Stay fabulous, Fame Fam.